Hello and welcome to Torsays. Well, actually this is not a Torsays at all. Well, it's like a Torsays, but not in that way as you think. So, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna talk about the math behind the game, or yeah, you know what I mean, behind the game, not behind the game itself though, but yeah, you know what I mean. You know it, I know you know it. So, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna show you this green one here first. That's the math stuff I used for this game when I worked on it yesterday. You got these 8 chests with 1 key or 1 rupee in them. It's like a total of 4 chests with keys in them. Chests with keys in them, yes. And 4 chests with rupees in them. Or well, a rupee per chest though, and a key per chest, if you want to be correct. And you have, first of all, you know there is gonna be 1 key and 1 rupee per row. So if you go for row 1, then this is chest number 1 and this is chest number 2. I have 50% on finding a key or 50% on finding a rupee. Yeah, explaining it. And then if I find it, then I have next row here 1 key and 1 rupee in it. So let's say number 3 for example. And yeah, that's where the rupee was. So the key was in number 4. I didn't know that, that's just a guess. And you could say, for finding, I know that the key now is in number 4. But if I reopen the game, it could be in number 3. It doesn't have to be in number 4, it can be in number 3. And it can also be in number 4. It's very randomly. It's very randomly actually. This is totally random, so you never know the solution. And that's where this math stuff comes in. I'm thinking here first of all now that there are a total of 4 keys and 4 rupees, and we have 1 per row of them. So it makes 50% on the first one, 50% on the next one, 50% on the third one, and 50% on the fourth one, if you think it's like 1 and 1 row. But to calculate the chance on finding each key, I mean like 4 keys on 4 tries, because that's the only time you can't lose. That means the only time you can win actually. Whatever you do, you will lose, except for that one. So let's see, it was there and there, and it could be in here, here or here. So I got pretty much hard work to do here, finding the rest of the keys, which I can't find now. Yeah, so the total is 1 times, I mean like 1 divided on 2 times 1 divided by 2 times 1 divided by 2 times 1 divided by 2, which is equal to 1 over 16th chance of winning, times by 100 to make it in percent, which is equal to 6.25%. Yeah, explaining it. And for the other example, or the other option I had, which I could have used on the same game with almost the same rules, except from one difference. There won't be any solution if you see there a key or a rupee per row. It can be randomly. So it could be key row and rupee key rupee for example. Or it could be rupee key or rupee whatever. It doesn't really matter. So first of all, that means you have 50% chance on finding a key, because there's 4 keys divided on 8 chests. And then the next one, when you have succeeded in finding it, there are 3 keys left and 8 chests left. So you multiplicate it with 3 divided by 7, sorry. 4 divided by 8 times 3 divided by 7. And then we got only 2 keys left, but we got 6 chests left. So that will be times by 2 divided by 6. And finally, there is only 1 key at the end, divided on 5 chests. That makes it 20% for this one, a third for this one, 3 over 7 for this one, and 50% on the first one. So a half times 3/7 times a third times a fifth, which is equal to 1.43% or 0.0143. So yeah, there you go. That's the solutions I had. Well, not solutions, but the options I had. But now I've been thinking of this. I'm gonna make this game with more options in it. I will put both these two options in them, but there will also be this third. So first we got this normal mode, then we got this really hard mode. So I'm just gonna type it. And finally, which will be at the top though when I'm making the menu at some point, there will be this easy mode. It's not easy as in easy, but it's easier than the normal mode. That's what we know. And why is that so? Well, I'm thinking of it. We're gonna use the same rules as in the normal mode. So we are using normal mode. But there is one difference. You got this one tool, which tells you where two of the keys are hidden, and that can be randomly. It could be the first and second row, it could be first and third row, or first and fourth row, then second or third, second or fourth row, row, not road, but row, etc. So that's making it much easier because you know already two of them, and then you have only two chests to go. I mean like 4 chests, and you got 2 keys in them, and 2 rupees of course. Rupees. Whatever that is. So that makes it only a half times a half. And if you want to be very strict, I'm gonna use this multiplication sign, but you don't really need it when you use parentheses because suppose it means multiplicate, and that makes it 1/4, which is equal to 25%, 0.25 times 100 now, to do it the same way as here. So first you got 100% chance of winning because you choose the 2 keys that the game tells you where the keys are, of course, because you use that tool. So that means you only got to find 2 keys on 4 chests, which is equal to 25% of winning chance. And that, my friends, is from 6.25% to 25%. Oh yeah. That makes it so much easier, don't you agree? So that is what I'm thinking of using here. So now you see all of it here. Boom. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, subscribe if you like this video, or give it a thumb. Yeah, so have a nice day everyone, take care, goodbye.